Hi everyone, and welcome back to My Crafty Adventures and take 127 of this video walkthrough. So today I received this new paper collection by Sami Garra. It's called Jane. And I am so excited to walk through it with you that I have started this video multiple times only to realize that I've been doing it upside down. So without further ado, we'll move forward right side up. Sami Garra is a paper collection that comes from Spain. I was lucky enough to find someone on Etsy that does carry this paper. Leela Crafts Store is where I purchased it from, and I will leave the information in a link below for you. If you stay tuned through the end of this video, you will also find out how to win a Sami Garra die. So I hope you'll stay with me through the walkthrough, and maybe you'll be the winner of the beautiful die that we're giving away. So like I said, it's a collection from Spain. I love Sami Garra paper. It's soft and beautiful and interesting and inspirational and all the things a paper collection should be. And I already have some fun ideas of how I want to use the paper. One interesting thing about this collection, I've never ordered Sami Garra before, so I couldn't say if this is the same for all collections. But one thing that is interesting is that it is a sheet of 24 pages, 24 12 by 12. However, 12 of the pages, these first 12 that they show you up here, are double-sided. So what it shows you is the page and then the back side of the page and how they coordinate. The last 12 pages, which are shown here at the bottom, are single-sided pages. I'm not sure why it's done that way. Doesn't really bother me. All the pages coordinate very well. I love using them, but I did think that was a little bit interesting and something you'd want to know. The paper itself is a beautiful, thick paper. You can hear it and just feel it. It's a nice weight and great for crafting. So I'm really excited to get started with this. We're going to flip through it quickly just to show you and give you an idea of the colors in the collection, as well as the style and feel of Sami Garra. I find it to be a pretty whimsical collection, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and like it as much as I do. So this first page here is teacups and teapots, and it's in a beautiful blue. It's kind of like a soft turquoise in the background with more of a colonial blue on top, and there are other little hints of yellow and pink in the collection as well that you'll see in the mushrooms, and there's some bees. It's very whimsical, very cute. On the back side is a nice neutral, and it's a yellow stripe. The following page has some bumblebees, followed up by a fun kind of watercolor style polka dot. This is one of my favorite pages. This is all stamps. Again, that beautiful turquoise background, which I think is showing up a little bit darker on my screen than it is. It's a very soft turquoise, very pretty, with the hints of the pink and the colonial blue and the yellow and the mint. It's got some hot air balloons and some embroidery hoops, butterflies, hearts, all pictures that you'll see reflected in the rest of the collection as well. The back side of that is a nice neutral, a black and white check. The next page is a pink and white check, backed with another beautiful black and white, which I love to work with. I have a tendency to need my eye to rest a little bit. Too much color, too much pattern tends to just create some sort of confusion in my mind. So I do like to work with a little bit of black and white and have some of that mixed in with my patterned papers and my colors. A turquoise diamond print backed by this beautiful floral. And you'll see the colors reflected on both pages. Sorry about that. So there is the pretty turquoise and the flowers to coordinate with it. Next page is music paper, which I love. I'm a musician myself, so I always love music paper and have always liked working with music paper or regular sheet music. And I love this page. It's the constellation. See the Big Dipper, Little Dipper. I'm not sure of the other constellations, but again, it's all this very beautiful turquoisey soft paper, soft color. Followed by some beautiful butterflies. Again, all those colors are reflected. The turquoise, the peach, the mint, the pink. And on the back is clouds, a page with clouds, some just soft blue skies and some clouds. Another cute page here. These are actually, they look like little dots maybe on my screen, but they're wax seals. And they have pictures of snail mail and crowns and dragonflies. A really pretty, fun pattern. Backed with, it's upside down here, so I'll flip it. Just a yellow, nice, pretty page with hearts on it. The next page has apples and lemons. A beautiful, soft, peachy pink background with the yellow lemons and the red apples. They're a very soft red, rosy red. See if I can move this up a little bit more for you. And that's backed with a pretty green plaid. The next page is a pretty pink page with white daisies with the yellow centers. And that is backed by a fun, colorful stripe. Again, you'll see all those colors reflected in this page. One of my favorites, again, I have a couple of them in this page, is the hot air balloons. I have an affinity for hot air balloons, and I just thought this was the most beautiful page. And that's backed by a pretty pink plaid. Now we're going to start getting into, oh, I'm sorry, there's one more before we do that. This next page is paper airplanes on this beautiful buttery yellow background, followed by a fun polka dot with all the colors. So those are the double-sided papers. Next, we'll take a look at the single-sided pages. There's this beautiful rainbow, which would be great for scrapbooking layout. I'm not sure how I would use this in embellishments because it's just too pretty to cut up, but I actually even thought about layering some pieces on top of this or layering some sentiments and hanging it up in my craft room because I just thought it was charming. Bird cages, and I love the idea of this bird cage page where it's black and white, very simple, and then just the pop of the two yellow birds. I thought that was beautiful and well thought out, and I think I'm going to, if I do cut this up, add some more yellow birds into the picture myself. Let's see, I don't want to skip any. A lovely yellow check. This pretty pink polka dot with letters, envelopes with flowers. This next page is so soft and beautiful, and it has the embroidery hoops and some bird cages and some love letters, that's what I think they are, and some little needles and thread. This is one of my third favorite pages. Can you have three favorites? A pretty pink polka dot, soft pink polka dot, and then some blues. This is a colonial color blue, so a soft blue, not too deep, but goes beautifully with the rest of the collection. The coordinating stripe page. Make sure you're seeing all this. this adorable goose page with the soft turquoise in the background and these geese flying. They're so cute. Another pretty floral. A lovely green. Now, while I'm flipping through this may look a little out of place. But if we flip back through some of the pictures and some of the other papers, you'll notice that there's that little hint of green, that beautiful green in them. So this would coordinate so lovely with some of the others. And lastly, this pretty check with some extra little daisy flowers on it. So that's it for the paper pad. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed looking at it as much as I do, and I can't wait to start crafting with it. Again, this is Jane, and it's by Sami Garra. A couple of other things that I did purchase with the collection. I love that Sami Garra also does vellum, and I sometimes print my own vellum, but it doesn't come out nearly as beautiful as when you purchase it from a company that prints it right out for you. So this is the same as the paper. It's the check with the flowers on it, and I like that because it can go any direction. This beautiful watercolor polka dot, and it's a nice vellum. It's a heavy vellum, but it's nice and opaque and has a good weight, and I love the way they've done it. This fun stripe. Again, just so you can see some of the opacity. See my hand underneath? So it's lovely. You can see through it just enough to add a little special, I don't know, surprise or elegance to your next project. I really do think the vellum just kind of elevates projects. I love working with it. I love layering with it. I love everything about it. Some music paper. The clouds with the blue sky. Again, just a beautiful opacity. Not too heavy, not too light. It's got a nice stiffness to it, as you can maybe see as I just hold it. It doesn't warp or bend. And last, the butterflies. So those are just some beautiful pieces of vellum. I also purchased these puffy stickers. Let me see if I can hold those a little bit closer for you. And you'll see a lot of those images reflected in the stickers. The hot air balloon, the bird cage, the house, the butterfly, the envelope with the flowers. And then I also purchased a package of ephemera, a package of die cuts, and again with a lot of the same images. I don't want to pull them out, but what I'd like to do is maybe I thought I could hold them up and give you a moment just to look at some of the images on the back. So there's some sentiments in there, there's some stamps, the teapot, the teacup, the hot air balloons. And last but not least, I purchased this Sami Garra hot air balloon die. Again, I love my hot air balloons, and I can't wait to use this. It's a layering die, so you can actually probably turn it into a shaker. You can turn it into a shaker, not probably. And it comes with the balloon in the basket, and the background piece, and some banners. It measures 11 by 7 centimeters, which is approximately 4 inches by 2.5 inches, if I'm doing my math correctly. what happened with this was I purchased this die and accidentally received 2. So I contacted Barbara at Leela Crafts store and explained the situation to her, and instead of sending it back, she and I decided to do a giveaway. So we thought maybe one of you out there would love to win this Sami Garra hot air balloon die. Very easy. All you need to do is be a visible subscriber here on my YouTube channel and follow both Leela Crafts store and My Crafty Adventures on Instagram. And again, I will link all that information below so that you can easily find it. Well, that's it for my walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed the paper collection as much as I do. If you do, and if you're interested in Jane, please check out Leela's Craft Store. And until the next time, thank you again for visiting, and we'll see you again at My Crafty Adventures.